Hello, guys. Gold Sniper here, and let's begin our analysis of XAUUSD that is for 21st August 2023. Before we begin our analysis, let's just walk through what I had planned for today and how it panned out. So, just give me a second, I'll just take out my plan. So this was the plan I had shared on my Telegram channel. So I had written gold will continue to be sell on rise as DXY is super bullish. Only if DXY trend changes can we go long on gold. So far, no sign of that. And I had shown you over here at what all level can you short. Okay, so I had shown that the trend line also you can short, as well as this resistance which is somewhere around like 1895 to 19 sorry 1800 to 1895 region somewhere. There also you can attempt short. And I had also written similarly for DXY, the major supports and resistance were 103 to 103.10 on the support side. And if we are above 103.50, then 103.50 will also act as support. On the resistance side, 103.80 and 104 levels I had said will act as resistance, and this was the DXY chart also which I had presented here. And the only major news that was today was the Europe CPI inflation, which if you'll see has not had much of an impact on the currency pair Euro USD. So I covered my plan. Let's just go to the 5 minutes. So if you'll see 5 minute chart of gold, yesterday we had made a low that was somewhere around like over here, around 12 p.m. Indian Standard Time, low of like 1885. Okay, and somewhere in the midnight, just before market hours closed. Okay, so somewhere over here, I'll say we had closed that day somewhere about like 1889. Okay, and when the market opened in the Asian session early morning after that 2 hour brief break, you see it was a continuous rally on the upside. Okay, and price yesterday itself only we closed above this channel, and today very early in the morning in the Tokyo and Sydney session, price reached till here. When price reached till here I had given in my Telegram channel, that this sort of rally, this is nothing but a price manipulation. There is a high chance this sort of rally does not sustain and price will go down to where it came from. And I had said this. Now I will show you my Telegram channel where I had said this, and based on that only I had given my trade. Okay, so only two trades, if you'll see, I had given today. Both trades have worked out very well and targets also achieved. So here I had given T1 sell gold between 1893 to 1898, stop loss 1899, target 1890 1885. And I had also written this type of up move is not sustainable. And also through a diagram I pointed out. If you can see this diagram, unfortunately not able to zoom it for some reason. Anyways, you can see it over here that I'm pointing that it is, it will go down from here. And I had written Asian session volumes are low, hence this type of manipulation occurs. But generally, what happens after this sort of manipulation, price goes back to where it came from. Okay, and then I gave more updates on other currency pairs. And if you will see, from where I had given a sell call initially, somewhere around 1894 when the price was, I had given my sell call almost very quick. We got 1892 also. And if you will see finally TP, but our TP1 which was 1890, that came in the American session. Okay, it took very long. Okay, so this was the American section when the DXY blasted up, and that's when our TP1 was achieved. Okay, so as you can see here, 1889.43, so that was our first target which came. Okay, gold had made a high of almost like 1895. Okay, we were just trading in the range of like 1891 to 1895. And I had told sell between 1893 to 1898. So definitely three layers got executed there, and when the price came here we made good money. After that, my second trade I had given over here, I'll show you. T2 sell gold between, again same range I had given. Okay, and stop loss also same. And if you will see the second trade, this was in the American session. Okay, this fall that you see here, this was when our first trade TP1 was achieved. After that, gold again was made like this a high over here. Okay, and I had given a sell call from 1893 to 1898, so it did not. 1899 was our stop loss. very good number of layers got executed, and the price came down. Although our target price of 1890, it did not come in the US session. I mean, it did not come very immediately. It took almost 4 hours for our target of 1890 to come, but nevertheless, target came. Also, we made a low of like 1886 point. We can say 1887. So barely missed TP2 by just 20 pips. Anyways, I don't mind that. All those people who scalped over here made a very good decent profits, okay, from this fall right over here. This this fall could have been predicted if I will show you this in an hourly chart. Hourly chart also, like I told you, this morning, this rally in the Asian session, price was taking resistance over here. Then the American session, there was sudden fall, TP1 of our first trade achieved. After that instant, this rally came. This was this, according to me, was nothing but an operator manipulated, uh, buying, basically, just so that operator could gather the liquidity necessary to again pull down the price. Okay, so you can clearly see that price took a resistance over here, and then it came down. Okay. Now, what can be done for tomorrow? See, gold will continue to be bearish as long as price is below 1892 level. 1892 is the key number on the monthly. Even forget, yeah, 1892, or for the sake of simplicity, I'll say, as long as gold is below this resistance, it will continue to be bearish. Okay, only if it moves above this resistance and starts forming some sort of price action, bullish price action, like this. Okay, I'll show you what does a bullish price action looks like. So this is how a bullish price action looks. Right now, gold is in a bearish price action, so it is coming downwards. But if I see gold forming something of this sort of structure, then we can go long on gold. But for that, you need some favorable news. You need DXY to dollar index to fall. Right now, none of that is happening. Dollar index is super bullish. It is above 103 level. I'll show you dollar index later on. But gold, remember, it continues to be bearish. Right now, it has taken resistance over here, and it is, we'll have to see. But right now, it's trying to take a support over here. But if gold on Monday also, if it cannot break this resistance, Monday, then you can definitely expect it to come here. Next support is 1880. Only then 1880, we'll have to see. 1880, we can expect a small bounce, but overall trend will remain bearish unless DXY changes its course. So I will continue to hold my bearish view on gold, as explained. Now let's go to dollar index. If you see the dollar index, you see it's I'll show you one interesting thing. Although there is this larger trend line, okay, and you can see dollar index. One interesting thing I wanted to point out to you guys, I'll just draw a trend line, or no need, I'll just draw a parallel channel, a rough channel. You will get my point, what I'm trying to say. If you will observe this sort of trend line on the DXY. Okay, this is a trend line within a trend line. But anyways, if you will see, this trend is bullish. Okay, my observation, I'll just draw a square. So here I'll draw maybe green color, or no, some other color we'll use. Let's say, how about red? Yeah, okay, red makes sense. Okay, so if you'll see this low here, and here, and the final one here, which was made today. So if you'll see, what is common at these lows is that these are all higher lows. The high lows, it is making higher and higher, and it is, following this trend line. Now if you go by this trend line, I can say it's like a sort of a triangle sort of pattern. Not exactly, but if you'll see, buyers, each dip, buyers are buying the dip, and slowly sellers are in this region, and you see the sellers are slowly getting squeezed. To see the sellers, you can instead use this way. You can see there's a resistance like this area. I mean, the all the okay, this over here is acting like a resistance. Okay, we tried to break out today, but we couldn't sustain, we came down. Okay, but if you'll see, we are slowly squeezing. Okay, there is a sort of squeeze happening. And eventually it will give a massive breakout. Okay, when this breaks above here, you can expect it to cross even 104 one shot also, because buyers are buying the dips. It clearly looks bullish. Okay, I'll just draw it also so you can see. So when this price was at 103.40, this dip came. It took support at the trend line. DXY bounced again. Okay, again took a resistance, but it made a higher low. Okay, again bounced up, this time made a high of 103.60, then came to the trend line, made a low, then again made a high, then made a low, but each time this lower low is high. Now it has again come to the trend line. If you go by this logic, okay, next move that I am expecting on Monday is should look something like this. Okay, clear breakout like this. Either it will break out and reach 104 levels, 103.80, 104. This is one thing. Okay, or it can do something like give breakout above here, pull back, and then go for this massive breakout over here. So Monday, I'm telling you, we can expect big breakdowns on gold also if DXY gives this sort of breakout. Okay, so that is my expectation of the DXY. I've shared my observation. One more currency pair we will look at is Euro USD. Euro USD, you can see, but I will tell you, it can melt on Monday. Okay, it is on, this is the daily chart, but I will show you on the hourly chart of gold. Or you know what, I'll just take the 4 hour chart of gold. Give me 1 second. Okay, almost done. This one also. Okay, so if you will see, what I my expectation is, the euro maybe will come till here. Okay, and you can expect it to take a resistance and continue its downfall. DXY also, as you saw, is getting ready for a mega breakout. Okay, it could not just a chart. I mean, it's not just a technical basis, but any trigger can also create a huge breakout on the tree on the DXY. So that's all I wanted to show you, that everything right now is favoring bearishness and not bullishness on gold. All right, so that's what I wanted to say. And one more thing, we'll just cover the economic calendar as well to see any major news coming. So tomorrow, as you know, it's a holiday. Still, I'll just check if no major news tomorrow. Oh, sorry, I'm just checking the wrong column. Sorry. Tomorrow, there isn't any major news. Next week we will just look at then. Yeah. So next week, from I'll just cover what all major newses are there for next week. So we have. Give me a second. So Monday there's no major news actually. So Tuesday we'll see. Tuesday there is the existing home sales data. On the Wednesday also, there is just not a major data I'm seeing right now. Okay, there is the building permits data. There is the global S&P Global US Services PMI. There is new home sales, crude oil inventories. On Thursday, okay, Thursday core durable goods orders. We have initial jobless claims, and finally next week on Friday we have the German GDP data. Okay, and we also have, okay, Friday will be the major event because our favorite Mr. Powell is gonna speak. So Friday will be jam packed and super exciting. All right, so I just want to conclude this video now, and a summary version of this video will be shared in my Telegram channel. Not maybe not today, might be shared tomorrow or day after. Okay, before the trading begins on Monday. So if you want that summary, please join my Telegram channel and do like, share, and subscribe this video. Thank you, and let's hope we make money on Monday as well.